Hi all, welcome to the latest episode of the Wangels podcast. Today we are interviewing cast and band members from this year's school production of Bugsy Malone, which is being performed from 5th to the 7th of December. Hello Whitney.
Hello.
What are you doing as part of your role in Bugsy Malone? What instrument or instruments do you play?
I play first clarinet for the band, and we have some solos for instruments such as flute and saxophones.
That's cool. How often do you practice?
We normally have a run through on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Oh, nice. How many songs have you had to learn?
We have around 10 and 11 songs, which is all variety with all cast solos and some solos. We had a whole run through of all the songs so far.
Wow, that's amazing. How are you feeling about the performance?
I'm really excited for the performance on the 5th and the 7th of December, and I'm really enjoying playing with my band members.
How many students make up the band?
Around 15 students who are participating in Bugsy Malone, and we all enjoying and playing with Miss Mann and Miss Krang.
That's nice. Thank you, Whitney, for being on today's podcast. We look forward to seeing you in action in a few weeks' time.
Thank you.
Welcome, Sanjana.
Hello everyone.
So why did you audition for Bugsy?
I've always wanted to be in a school production, and especially a musical, because I've never done it before. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, let me try it out. And then that's why I mainly auditioned. I thought it's good because the experience of it can teach me a lot of things. I can meet a lot of new people, and that's mainly why I auditioned.
Amazing. And so you've been chosen to be Blousy in the play. Is that the role that you wanted?
Yes, that's a role I actually auditioned for, and there were two roles I could pick from, Tallulah and Blousy, and I don't know, I just went for Blousy because she was more of a gentle character. She's similar to me, so I decided to audition for Blousy, and yeah.
Wonderful. What was the audition process like?
The audition, it was very nerve-wracking. My audition was towards the end, so after school, so the whole day I was so nervous, and then when it actually happened, it was just 2 minutes. First I sang my song and I thought I did alright, and then I did my acting part, which I thought went better, and my mindset was more of, okay, I'm just gonna get in, not get the actual lead role. So it was very nerve-wracking. Once I finished, I was like, okay, it's done, you just wait now.
And how did you feel when you got accepted?
I was so excited and happy, and I couldn't believe it at all. So when I went and saw the list of people who got selected, I saw 2 names for the people who got selected for Blousy. It was Ava and me. And when I saw my name, I thought, wait, am I selected or am I the understudy? And I was so nervous, so I rushed to Miss Krang. I was like, Miss, there's 2 names. She's like, yeah, because we're doing 2 people to split out the performances, and you got selected. I was like, thank you so much. I was so excited. I told my mum when she came to pick me up, and she was like, wait, really? Did you really get selected? I was like, yeah.
Wow, you must have felt over the moon. What's your costume like?
My costume, I really love my costume. I've got a white shirt and then a very business-like blazer and skirt, which are matching. It's grey, and I've got a hat as well, and I really, really love the costume because it's very professional.
And what's it like to sing and act in a production?
It's really, really fun. There's also dancing as well. Acting, I'm more confident when I'm doing acting than singing, but all the same, it's so exciting and fun. And also, during rehearsals, when it's not our turn, we go into small groups and we sing and dance different kind of musical numbers from the production. And I really enjoy the rehearsing environment around there.
And how did you feel overall during rehearsals? Perhaps did you feel confident, excited, or even nervous?
I was really, really nervous when it was my singing part, and I was more confident when it was acting. And I really enjoyed doing both and dancing as well, so I'm really happy I got selected to be in this production.
And lastly, do you plan to do more musicals in the future and maybe take it as a career?
Definitely I would do more musicals or plays in the future. Probably not as a career, but as I said, I really enjoy doing singing, acting and dancing in general. So I definitely audition for more and hopefully I get selected in the future.
Thank you, Sanjana, for participating in today's podcast. We look forward to seeing you as Bugsy on the 5th and the 7th of December.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, Toby, to the Wangels podcast.
Hello, thank you for having me.
That's alright. So, my first question to you is, what was the audition process like? And did you always know you wanted to audition as the character Bugsy Malone?
Well, for the audition process, there wasn't too much stress on our end because it started off late last year. So we got told about Bugsy and we were very excited. So early this year, we then started auditioning and learning lines and all that sort of stuff. So it's been quite chill on our end, but yeah, it's very exciting.
My next question is, how long have you been rehearsing for?
It's not been too long, it's about 8 weeks now. We've got a couple weeks left, so I'm excited to get into that really exciting stage, I guess.
Nice. What are the rehearsals like? Are they busy or are they relaxed?
It's a real mix, to be honest, because sometimes it's very, high intensity and you're rushing around trying to get props on and off, but then sometimes it does feel very chill, and especially when you're mid-scene, it does feel very relaxed and you're ready for the scene.
What is your costume like?
Well, my costume is quite simple. It's just sort of a suit thing, but there's lots of very extravagant ones, flashy dresses, that sort of stuff.
What is it like to sing and act in a production? Because that might be quite hard.
Yeah, sometimes it does feel a bit stressful, but most of the time it's fine. It's quite relaxed, I guess, because everyone's so kind there, and everyone, that no one's going to judge you, especially if you're missing a line or missing part of your song. It's all good because everyone's just so forgiving and it's a really nice environment.
And speaking of lines, how have you managed to learn all of them? Because I know you've got to learn song lyrics and your lines as Bugsy Malone. What is your technique for remembering them?
Because since there is quite a lot for everyone in this production, it's lots of trying to read through the script, and sometimes it's writing them down, sometimes it's, saying them back with friends or family. So it's been really nice having lots of people to help us out with them.
What would you say to anyone wishing to audition for next year's production, if they do one?
I would really suggest that because it's such a nice environment. All the teachers, all the people, they're really just so wonderful to be around, and they really make you feel like you're having a great time, and it's really nice. I really enjoyed it.
That's nice. That is it. Thank you, Toby, for participating in today's podcast, and we all look forward to seeing you as Bugsy Malone on the 5th to the 7th of December.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm with Freya, who's playing Tallulah in the Bugsy Malone cast.
Hello.
Did you always know you wanted to audition as the character Tallulah?
No, at first I thought I would audition for Bugsy because I felt like I might have been more confident with Bugsy's lines.
Are you happy with the character that you're playing?
Yeah, I'm very happy, and all my parents and my family and me, I'm very proud of myself.
Oh, that's nice. Do you have a technique for learning lines?
I do it with my mum, and I just go over the lines again and again and again until I get it perfectly.
Thanks. Have you faced many challenges with this school production?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous to be singing my song on my own, but I overcome it by practicing and practicing over and over again.
What does Tallulah's costume look like?
I have a beige dress with some gold bits on it, and it has a long frill.
How has learning choreography and dancing been?
It has been good. Miss Bartlett has been helping us a lot, and if I struggle with any bits of the dance, I've got my friends or Miss Bartlett to ask.
Do you have any funny moments?
Probably the awkwardness between me and Toby, who's playing Bugsy, doing the kiss scene, and like having to keep on scooting over closer and closer to him. And because I'm wearing red lipstick, there's going to be like a red mark on his face.
What would you say to anyone wishing to audition for next year's production? Would you recommend it?
I would recommend it because there are new opportunities, and you get to learn more stuff about your castmates, and you can make lots of friends.
Thank you, Freya, for coming on the podcast today. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this special episode behind the scenes of Bugsy Malone. We hope you enjoy the show, which, as a reminder, is 5th to the 7th of December.